Hey, what's up, folks? This is DJ81, and I know it's late in the season with incoming NBA 2K20. I have some NBA 2K19, not gameplay, but I just wanted to bring this out because I know people have been putting out the new rosters for this upcoming season, and I've decided to take them into the MyLeague for this year. And yeah, it's been quite the experience. And as you can see, I'm controlling the Wizards. I've lost my first three games. As you see, I lost to the Heat 111-105. I lost to the Raptors 111-100. I lost to the Trailblazers, who right now are the top scoring team in the league, 121-101. So the good news is I'm averaging 100 points per game. Bad news is opponents are scoring more than I am. Excuse me. So I have this upcoming game against the Warriors. That's going to be interesting. They're not as powerful as they were with their default rosters, but it's still interesting. And here's the other thing. And let me just showcase this. I am playing with the injuries the way they are. So I'm playing with the current roster injuries. So Kevin Durant's out for the season. John Wall's out for the season. Tariq Evans is suspended. And I've also included, I'm using a separate app so I can figure out who gets suspended throughout the league. And I figure I'll probably do it like once a month, each month of the season. I'll go through my random number generator to dole out suspensions. So as of right now, I think there are two other players that are suspended as well. Like Alfonso McKinney, he's suspended. And I'm actually keeping track of who's suspended. So if it's like a repeat offender, their suspension will be more and more. I did this with another 2K My League, and I actually had a system set up. If I could ever find that, I literally had what the infraction was with the random number generator app, and how long they were suspended for. So it can get up to a whole season a person could get suspended for, which is crazy. But yeah, so Alfonso McKinney suspended, and Luke Kennard of the Detroit Pistons was suspended. If you guys want any questions how I have it set up to dole out suspensions, just let me know. I'm on Twitter at DJ81. If you have any questions on how to set up your suspension system. Now, I wish 2K, and I know it's kind of late and they're probably not going to do it and probably haven't done it, I would like them to include possible suspensions into their My League, My GMs, and also possible fines. Like, that's a different story. So, all right. But the struggle early in the season with this Wizards team is really trying to figure out how do these other players outside of Beal fit into the offense that I'm running. I'm doing a perimeter-centric offense. I think formations we use four out, one in. We've used horns as far as like freelance sets. And they're based around Bradley Beal getting open for shots, 3-point shots, possible one-on-one situations, pick and roll situations, and it's been a challenge. In this, IT is supposed to be the secondary scorer, and I struggled the first couple of games because depending upon I'm gonna just say he's a defensive liability. He got cooked in the last game whenever I can't remember his name. Hold up. Whenever Lillard had the ball, it was a defensive liability. Even with Ish Smith on him, and it's funny because the last game it was pretty much IT was the leading scorer, Ish Smith was second, and Beal was third, and or Beal was second, whatever the case was. I'm starting to get used to playing with Isaiah Thomas. I'm starting to understand where he is strongest, and it came out in the last game, and I think I got him down. So I think I'm good with IT. I may move him to the bench. He's been struggling right out the gate, but he's a rookie. I kind of expect that. I'm probably going to go with Troy Brown to start. I'm still going to have their minutes kind of flip-flop. Like I have Ish Smith and IT sharing minutes. Bryant has been doing good, so I like I like his progress. I'm probably gonna put Jan Mahimi in some sort of trade, try to get a second round pick. Because right now we don't have any second round picks for the upcoming season. Mo Wagner, I definitely like his versatility and the fact that he can stretch from the 5 position, but I can also put him at the 4, which that's what I'm doing right now because I have Bryant and Mahimi at the 5 location. Meanwhile, I have Wagner. CJ Miles sometimes occupies the 4, so he can be a stretch 4, and Burton's can be all my like stretch 4s. And the rest pretty much just come in whenever. So that's been my deal playing with these new rosters, and we can just look at some stats real quick. Season stats. So your top 5 scorers in the league, like I said, includes Beal, 30 points per game, LeBron James, 30.3, Lillard, 31.7, Butler, 34, and Curry, 35.2 points per game. So, and Klay Thompson is out for several months, or something like that. Excuse me. So it'll be interesting when he's able to get back. It's also interesting because Victor Oladipo was also injured, but I think he's scheduled to be injured for recover for about a month or 2. He should be back by December sometime. So, and then we can look at the standings right now. So far, nothing really weird. It's just this part of the season for NBA 2K has always been fun for me. I remember in 2K15 I started late in the season as far as their MyLeague and got through a whole season. I think what I did was I steadily played a game like every day or every other day, kind of just kept up the pacing and got through a whole season, played a few games into the next season, and that was that. So, but that was mainly it. I didn't want to be on here too long. It wasn't going to be a full, I just wanted to give you a quick synopsis of how I've been starting out in my league with the 2019-2020 roster updates. And I've got a chance to check out NBA Live 19's roster updates, of course, minus the rookies. They just did the free agency movements. That's pretty interesting as well. So that's that. Well, that's my time. Again, this is DJ81, and you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at DJ81. Also, quick advertisement moment. First in Frame Rates, starring VF Baller, Billsworth, and myself. We go live Thursday evenings at 7:30 on VF's channel. So come check us out. We talk about sports and sports video gaming, and we get into the overall general gaming. We're basically a variety podcast. So come check us out. Again, we go live Thursday evenings at 7:30 p.m. Not 7:30 a.m., 7:30 p.m. So we get on just before, like if you are waiting to see the Sim Standard podcast, Press Start podcast, which they're basically a video gaming podcast. They come on around like 8:30 or whatnot. If you're waiting and we would love to have you guys come join us, even if it's just for 30 minutes. Come on through. We start out first, and then if you have multiple windows, you can have all 3 podcasts up that are running, and then you can do a comparison which podcast you like best. I think right now, Press Start, between the 3 of us, Press Start podcast, probably the most interesting one. They have a group personalities. Then there's us, because we have 3 separate personalities that tend to think independently. And then you have the Sim Standard, and I'm not saying they're like a distant third. It's just that they're more established and not much of a variety, but they're good at what they do. Plus, there's a couple of game changers, so you get the inside scoop on Madden and other products. I hope that they spread to hockey. They need to start talking about hockey more, start learning the sport a little bit more. But anyway, I was gonna wrap this up. Again, this is DJ81. I'm on Twitter, and I'm out. Peace.